Hey everybody, it's nutritionist Amy Berger from 2itnutrition.com with a very quick installment on doing keto without the crazy today. No makeup on, hair barely brushed. I'm actually on my way to Terre Haute, Indiana today for a speaking engagement tomorrow. So, hopefully I'll see you there. I don't know, but I wanted to check in real quick because I have the weekly ad from Sprouts Market, and they have some insanely good prices. And I just kind of wanted to do another little reminder that keto does not have to be expensive. This is not a cost prohibitive way of eating. I did a video not long ago on, keto on a budget, and I kind of went through some store ads, including Sprouts. And it's especially cool to show you some of the Sprouts ad because Sprouts is kind of, you might think of it as one of those like hoity-toity kind of more expensive health food stores. I thought it was. Where I used to live, there was no Sprouts. I had only heard of it. And I just moved to Durham, North Carolina a few months ago, and we have a Sprouts like half a mile from me. It's very dangerous to have it so close. But anyway, I have been so pleasantly surprised by their prices. Really, really reasonable on many, many keto items. Now, this is the ad for July 24th through the 31st. And I'll just, trust me that it's on here. I'm not going to like hold it up every time I point out an item, but you can see I'm going to talk about the broccoli. I'm going to talk about the eggs, some chicken, some other stuff. So, Sprouts, 98 cents a pound for broccoli, crowns, or cauliflower. 98 cents a pound. You cannot beat that. That's way cheaper than even like a normal supermarket. And this is Sprouts, right? And the eggs, the Vital Farms pasture-raised eggs, the sort of like fancy schmancy eggs with hens that are pastured, and you can actually tell the yolks of these eggs are much, much darker, much more orange colored. Supposedly, that indicates a higher nutrient content because the feed of the hens is different, whether it's the actual feed they're given or the fact that they get to peck around in the grass and eat their grubs and worms as hens and chickens are supposed to do. $4.99 a dozen, which, you can get regular eggs at most supermarkets for like $1.99 a dozen, $2.99. So $4.99 might sound like a lot, but $5 a dozen for really some of the highest quality eggs you can get, minus if you have a local farmer near you where you can get maybe even better eggs. $5 a dozen, we're talking about 41 or 42 cents an egg. If you are a low carber, that's still a steal. Less than 50 cents an egg for like the perfect source of protein, fat, vitamin A, zinc, choline, B12, tons of really good nutrients. $5 for that quality egg is a steal. Boneless, skinless chicken breasts, $1.99. Now, I know what you're thinking, Amy. This is keto. Boneless, skinless chicken breast is basically fat-free protein. It's a hunk of fat-free protein. Now, so what? Like I mentioned in previous videos, adding fat to things on keto is the easiest thing to do. So you can absolutely buy boneless, skinless chicken breast because you can dip it in ranch dressing, blue cheese dressing, guacamole. You can pour olive oil on it, avocado oil, whatever you like. Adding fat to things, making things fattier is so easy on keto. So let's see. Same thing with shrimp. Raw, easy peel, medium shrimp. The size, it's the 41 to 50 count per pound. So it's kind of the small shrimp. $4 a pound for shrimp. $4 a pound for shrimp is amazing. It takes 2 seconds to cook this. You put it in boiling water for a second, it's done. Again, you can add fat to this beyond easily. Any kind of oil you like, any kind of dressing. Super lean ground beef, 93% beef. $2.99 a pound. Now, unfortunately, it says limit 2 packages, but it says value pack. Usually the value pack means that it's like 2 or 3 or more pounds. It's a large package. Why wouldn't you buy a large package of it for $2.99 a pound? Now we're talking the 93% lean, which again is lean, but it still has some fat. If you want to add fat, very easy to do. And that kind of lean beef is usually much more expensive. $2.99 a pound at Sprouts. I mean, keto is not expensive. I'm sorry if you think it is, but you are mistaken. Page 2, not a ton going on page 2 for keto, but even the organic broccoli, Bunched organic broccoli, $1.48 a pound. Sometimes at the conventional supermarket, regular broccoli isn't even $1.48 a pound. So that is a damn steal. Chobani yogurt, or the Faye, some people call it Phage, it's pronounced Faye. These yogurts, 99 cents a cup. You can have yogurt on keto, especially if it's plain, unsweetened, just plain yogurt. Very good for various purposes. I won't go into detail. I got to keep this short. What else? So there's a lot of fruit. We don't want fruit. I don't like artichokes, so I'm not even going to bother going there. I missed on page 1 here, walnuts. Walnuts halves and pieces, $3.99 a pound. $4 a pound for walnuts? Pretty darn good. You can put them on a salad, you can snack on them, you can use them in any number of ways. Even cashews, whole cashews, $5.99 a pound, $6 a pound for cashews is pretty good. Now cashews are technically a legume, they're not a nut. They are higher in carbs. You can look on a package and see the carb count. They're a little carbier than walnuts or pecans or almonds, but plenty of room for cashews on keto if it fits within your carb tolerance. Page 3, not a whole lot going on for keto, but last page, let's see what's here. So, the seafood, not such great prices on the seafood, but 85% ground turkey, $3 a pound. Again, ground turkey, 85% lean, so this is still relatively fatty. $3 a pound. Again, the value pack. Why wouldn't you get the value pack for $2.99 a pound? Ground turkey, you can use it just like ground beef. Make burgers out of it, make meatballs, make a meatloaf. Just brown it in a skillet with a side of vegetables. That's my dinner probably like 3 days a week. Some kind of ground meat just cooked in a pan with a side of vegetables. It could be onions and zucchini and yellow squash sauteed with some kind of salt and pepper or some kind of other seasoning. It could be steamed broccoli. It could be roasted Brussels sprouts. It could be no vegetables. I do not follow the carnivore diet, but I don't eat a ton of vegetables every day. So that turkey, and again, if you're worried about the leanness of turkey, add fat. It's not rocket science. Now these the St. Louis style ribs or baby back ribs, $3.99 a pound. That's not a terrible price, but Sprouts pretty regularly has those same ribs on sale for $2.99 a pound, so why not wait until they're $2.99 a pound? Aldi, if there's an Aldi near you, often has these types of ribs on sale for $1.99 a pound, $1.99. So pick and choose. Pick and choose from what's on sale. Stock your freezer. Don't bother buying one package of something at a time when it's these crazy prices. Stock up. Wine lovers, my beloved wine-loving brothers and sisters out there, if you're a wine drinker, Sprouts has a great deal on wine. Most stores will give you a case discount. Like if you get 6 bottles of wine, it's 10% off or 15% off if you buy 6 bottles. Sprouts, or at least the Sprouts near me here in Durham, has 4 bottle discounts. If you buy 4 bottles, and you can mix and match, doesn't have to be 4 of the same, 10% off. Hello. So two brands that I actually drink pretty frequently, the Bogle and the Gnarly Head wines, they're $9.99 each. If you buy 4 and the 10% off, $8.99. We're talking $9 for fairly decent wine. I drink both of these types of wine, different varieties, whether it's a Cabernet, whether it's a Chardonnay, Old Vine Zin, from Gnarly Head and Bogle. I've looked them up, relatively low residual sugar. If you're curious about wine or alcohol on keto, go to my YouTube channel, click on the videos tab. I did a video on keto and alcohol, so you can look there. Yes, you can have alcohol on keto if you're smart about it, but $8.99 for a pretty good bottle of a very low sugar wine. So that's pretty much it for Sprouts, and that's it for me today. Again, I just kind of wanted to check in quick and remind you that keto is only as expensive as you make it. Shop the sales. Don't be put off by some hoity-toity fancy schmancy store like Sprouts. Even Whole Foods has some surprisingly good sales. So, check your biases at the door, as they say, check your ego at the door. Shop wherever the prices are right. Keep your fridge stocked, keep your freezer stocked. Again, these eggs, get 2 or 3 or 4 dozen at a time if you can. The expiration quote, 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 sell by dates on food are really a marketing tool to get you to buy more, to get you to throw away perfectly good, perfectly safe food and to buy more. I'm not a food safety scientist, don't take my word for it, but I personally think food lasts way, way longer than we think it does, especially if it's sealed, if it's in the fridge, if it's in the freezer. Stock up. That's it. My website is twoitnutrition.com. Remember, you can buy the Page 4 diet off of my website, the simplest, most uncomplicated, easiest way to lose body fat on keto if your main goal is fat loss. What else? Check the tab on my website where it says meet me in person or upcoming events where you can see me, like this Saturday, July 27th, I will be in Terre Haute, Indiana. Coming up after that, August 17th, I will be in, or maybe it's the 16th, I think it's the 17th, the Saturday, I will be in Toronto. I will be in Ottawa, right near the airport in Ottawa on September 21st. So come meet me in person. If you find this stuff valuable, don't forget you can support me on Patreon, patreon.com/twoitnutrition. Or if you don't like Patreon, I know a lot of people don't for whatever reasons, feel free to give me a one-time or recurring contribution on PayPal, paypal.com. You can send me a one-time or recurring contribution. And if not, just continue to enjoy this free video content, my free blog. It's all good. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.